Hello my lovelies, welcome back on my channel, or welcome to the journey if this is your first time joining. My name is Willow and I react to songs I don't know. Today I have a coffee request from Rule of 3. Thank you again so much for the support. I always greatly appreciate it, and I am really excited to be jumping into some more Angelina Jordan. Now I really hope you can't hear. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut my window again. It is just so warm in here. Summer/spring always just brings, it's like, oh, it's nice outside, let me bring my chainsaw outside, right? There's always, it's like, oh, it's finally time to open the window, and then someone's outside cutting down a tree, hammering something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it loud, so I can't have my windows open when I'm filming. Anyway, a little rant over. All that to say that if my face is shiny, it's not makeup, it's sweat, but it looks nice, doesn't it? I'm glowing, really. I'm looking at it through the screen and this is well shiny. We'll be reacting to another Angelina Jordan today. I'm really excited. I think this one, Rule of 3 was saying that she covered it when she was 12. So we're going back in time because the last one I did was one of her recent original songs. So I'll be jumping back and forth like this, I think. This is I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James, but covered by Angelina. So let's jump into it. But before we do, if you also do have a request of your own that you would like me to get to a bit faster than the other ones, I have the link to my Ko-fi page down below. Or you can also leave me requests on Patreon if you're part of one of the tiers. Check it out if you want, also in the description below. But anyway, let's do this. Ah. Hello. It's a very chill strip box.
Something told me it was alright when I saw you in her jacket. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and the girl walking around, I would rather go blind than to see you walk away from me, child. So you see, I love you so much that I don't want to watch you leave me, baby. Most of all, I just don't wanna be free. I was just sitting here now, baby. Have your kisses and your warm embrace. When the reflection in that glass that I had on my lips now, baby, revealed the tears that was on my face. And baby,
Beautiful.
baby, I'd rather go blind.
Oh. Such a
And
vibe.
baby, I'd rather go blind, boy. I would rather go blind, boy.
Oh. The like instrumental were like, bang. Oh well. Well, this was short and sweet, wasn't it? It was a very like laid back. It was interesting to see. Like, I think this is the first performance, I guess, that I see that isn't so performative in the sense that it's not on stage, or it's not like, you know, I guess the last one I did was a music video, so it wasn't live, but was a music video. So there's this whole like, you know, shimmer, you know, all dressed up sort of thing. Now she was just gonna sit on the sofa. and do my thing. Interesting to see in a completely different context. Now, I feel like I definitely can appreciate this style of like doing this sort of fry thing, like kind of like in all like holding back in like, I don't know if there's a specific name for this. I just know it's very like it's well used in jazz. This sort of like I mean it's used also, it's not only in jazz but quite often, I feel like maybe more often in jazz, where there's this sort of like holding back, and it makes it like a little fry, and it makes it kind of like a sexy tone. I can appreciate this style. For a song this short, I mean, I'm honestly not that familiar with the original song, so if there's a good chance that it is exactly like that as well, or not, like, I don't know. Which, like, I'm just not always like a big fan of. Like, it sometimes gets on my nerves a little bit, overused a little bit. I'm just glad that in this song, like, and I can understand also like why it was used, but I, you know, like closer to the end where she was like really letting her voice go free and going like, ah, in a way it was easier to feel the release of that, you know, singing out loud, that plea almost, because of the restrained voice before that. So it's kind of like a bit more of a contrast, and a bit more like, now I'm done like whispering it sort of thing, I'd rather go blind, you know, that sort of thing. So like it all really makes sense, but I'm just glad that there was this sort of release at some point, because first of all, she's got such a great voice, and when she lets it go free like this, it was like it was pure bliss. It was pure bliss to just hear that. And I kind of wish I got more of that, because it was just so beautiful to when she finally let it go, kind of thing. But obviously I understand that there is a reason behind it, and yeah, it's just the whole like sort of fry holding back isn't always my thing. It just can get a bit on my nerves, but this was a great song. This was a vibe. You know, she did it with such ease, just sat there, and she's performing it like a professional who's been doing this for years. I mean, I guess in a way she has been, because she started really, really, really young, but like an adult, I guess, like a professional in the business, used to performing every night, you know, that sort of thing. And she's just sat on her sofa. Incredible, honestly. So thank you so much for the request. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm always happy to hear more Angelina and discover more of her music or the covers that she's done. So thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. If you have any more suggestions for me, whether it is for more Angelina music or anything else really, you can leave it down in the comments below. Or if you want me to get to it a bit faster than everything else, not like fast tracked, it's going to be there tomorrow, definitely not. I do get a lot of requests a bit faster than everything else on my list, because my list is very long. You can check out my Ko-fi page below in the description, or like I said, also my Patreon to also support the channel. On Patreon you get early access to these videos and access to some more depending on what you choose. So, you know, exclusive reactions, exclusive random vlogs, it's all on Patreon, so check it out if you want. I also have another channel on which I talk about witchcraft and ghosts and folklore and the history of spooky things sometimes, so if you're into that sort of stuff or just curious, you can also check it out. It's linked in the description below. And I also have a podcast. But anyway, for now, I will see you all in the next reaction, and I hope you have a lovely day, weekend, week, depending on when you're watching this. But anyway, take care everybody. I'll see you very soon. Bye.